My next guest tonight has appeared in the films Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels and Snatch. Starting tomorrow, you can see him in The Transporter. Let's take a look.
What the... Where is he?
I like that call. Please welcome Jason Statham. I think it's getting harder and harder to do an action movie because you think everything's been done. And then I've seen a bunch of the clips for this movie, and each one is like, okay, I haven't seen that before. Like this scene where you kick this door down, you ring the doorbell and then kick the door. Someone told me that that wasn't set to break, that you actually kicked that door down.
Well, we did about 4 or 5 different techniques. You like 2 feet and then the shoulder. And,
right.
You know, it was a big door that was kind of held together with like big pieces of wood, and
right.
We had a camera set behind a little hole, and so we just kind of had some fun and thought about smashing it to pieces.
I've tried to knock a door down because I got a bad temper in my life, and it is hard. I only don't want to talk about that, but it is like you put your shoulder into a door. In movies, it always looks pretty easy, but it's very difficult.
Yeah, the injuries, you're going to get those, you know.
If you're doing that, you are. Not if you do this for a living. Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels. What the hell was that?
My brother's here.
Oh, your brother's here. Okay. This is Guy Ritchie. Apparently, you know, likes working with you. He enjoys working. With... Where did he discover you? Because you didn't. You know, usually the story is working in this theater repertory company. That's where I discovered. You did not come up the conventional way, did you?
Not really. I used to work the street corners outside Harrods, sit on a milk crate, and we'd have a suitcase full of jewellery and fake perfume, and it's like a street corner con man, if you like. We used to call it fly pitching. Fly pitching. Yes.
So you would basically sell this merchandise, and the stuff wasn't really worth what you said it was worth. Exactly. We've experienced that in Times Square here in New York City.
You know, we'd sell it. People would think it was stolen. You know, we used to say, look, the boss has run away with my wallet. The boss has run away with my wife. What he's doing to her, I'll do to his business. Right. You know, and all kinds of little funnies that we used to put together, and we used to create a crowd, and that's how we used to go to work. We used to have 5 or 6 stooges, 2 looking out for the police, and 2 to encourage the crowd to buy.
Oh, so those are the guys that go like, hey, I really want to buy that. That looks like a great deal, and they sucker other people in.
That's the one, yeah.
They do that on infomercials, too. There's always someone like, whoa, that looks amazing. And then, how much money could you make doing that?
It varied, you know. On a good day, we'd get a couple of $1,000 and tax-free in your pocket. It's not too bad.
I should do that. That seems like a pretty good deal. And the merchandise was just, are these like the kind of watches that they don't really have any insides or anything like that?
Well, we used to say, you know, we used to say you've heard of Rolex, and you used to think you were selling a Rolex. I'm just saying, have you heard of Rolex? Right. So it's the way you word it, you know. It's, and we used to put little stamps on the rings, and we used to say they're all stamped as a mark of authenticity. Right. They're all marked. Right. We used to think we're saying they're hallmarked. Right. So it's just the way you use your words.
So that legally you could get around. Now, you're quite good with words. Actually, some of your slang was used by Guy Ritchie in Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Is that right?
Yeah, we had you know, it comes with a whole language. I mean, there's a way to communicate with the people that work with you, so the public don't know what you're saying.
Can you give us an example?
Well, if you're working in, like, my father used to have a mock auction. We used to say, come on, Charlie, gish vint on the Rory, cop for that bicycle chings. There's a Harvey on your left foot waiting to pay. Mind that Godfer on the way back. So that means...
Okay, slow that down and tell us what you just said. I'm curious.
Gish vint on the Rory means hurry up on the Rory Moore floor. So that means hurry up. There's a man there who's got a lot of cash. He's waiting to pay. Cop for that bicycle chings means cop for that £10, 2 fivers. And mind the Godfer, which is a God forbid kid, on your way back.
Okay, I still don't have it. Taxi! You also you've worked with other guys who, like you, didn't have, like, the official training. I mean, Guy Ritchie, I guess, likes to work with non-actors sometimes. Is that right?
He thought it'd be refreshing to put new faces on the screen, and I wasn't the only non-actor. There was Vinnie Jones, who was a soccer player, who's, you know, a very charismatic man, and there was a fella called Lenny McLean, who was a bare-knuckle boxer. And I can remember when he was being interviewed, they said to him, is it true, Lenny, you've never been to drama school? And he went, listen here, I've had 1,000 barroom brawls, I've been shot 5 times, stabbed 7 times. Isn't that enough drama for anybody's lifetime?
Yeah, he's been to drama school. Well, The Transporter, which looks, I have not seen this movie, but it looks really great, so I'm going to go check it out. It opens tomorrow. So, hey, thanks so much. It's great to have you on the show.
A pleasure.
Come on back. Jason Statham, everybody, stay right here. Just one sec. We'll take a break. When we come back, Otis Lee Crenshaw. That was great.